Hello everybody, and welcome back to the second episode of Theater Kid Friday, where every Friday I tell you guys tips and tricks and just any theater stuff that a theater kid should know. This episode is how to prepare for an audition plus tips during it. Now let's start us off. The first category is don't work yourself up. If you are nervous about an audition though, you usually don't want it as much. Because from audition experience from me, the times that I most want a character that I'm auditioning for, I get really nervous and the director sees that. So if you're not, then that means that the director probably thinks that they think that you're like, I have it in the bag, I'm gonna get this part, which is good because you would like confidence, but you should be nervous if you really want a character rather than if you think you already have it. Another tip is that if you see a friend who is crying or terrified, help them out by telling them that they'll do fine or giving them other encouragements. I know it's hard seeing a friend being scared that they have to audition or that they just really want the character that they're auditioning for. Another tip is that if someone does terrible at their audition, don't laugh at them. Then the director will be like, even though you might have been good, you were still making fun of this other person where they might have done good but you don't think so because you think you're the best. Another audition tip is that when you're auditioning, don't be a statue. Directors like to see creativity. So perhaps you're singing Revenge Party from Mean Girls, the musical. You're not going to be like, it's a revenge party with your two best friends. You're going to be like, it's a revenge party with your two best friends. Because you're going to already, when you're singing it, you're going to have hand motions and stuff when you're doing it because yeah. And also, when you're auditioning, make eye contact with the audience and with the judges. For example, in some auditions, there's not an audience. But when I do plays, usually there's other people watching because the director wants to see how you feel while you're auditioning. Because, for example, if you audition by yourself and it's only you and the judges, maybe you'll be perfect, but then you'll go in front of a crowd of 500 or more, and then you'll be and get too nervous and won't sing because directors would like to put their best foot forward. Also, be your character in an audition. You want to be yourself too, but still, if you put your character in your audition, then the judges/directors will be like, that's the character, that's the person I want to play. I want the person to play. Also, be off book in your audition. I mean, if you're saying words and stuff, a big monologue or something, maybe if you need to be on book so you don't mess up the whole thing. But if you just have a little a little phrase you have to say, or a solo that you have to sing for an audition, be off book. Then the directors will think you're more professional. Also, have fun with it. No one likes to just be terrified, So, and the judges/directors will see that if you have fun with it, which when you have fun with it, then you won't be a statue. You'll make eye contact. You'll just have fun with it no matter if you get the part or not. And also, before you audition, say, hi, my name is your name, and I'm auditioning for, and say it with confidence. For example, hi, my name is Mason, and I'm auditioning for, and then I'll say the person. Change the paper. Okay. And the third and final category is the night before and in the morning. The night before, get a good rest. You don't want to be in the middle of singing your song and for example, you're like, it's a revenge party with your... That 1 second yawn just ruined your whole audition for the judges. And also, make sure you drink lots of water before and after. I know that when you get nervous or something, your mouth dries out, but if you drink lots of water before your audition, maybe that won't happen as much. Because, for example, what if you're singing your song and you're perfect, but then your mouth gets so dry because you're so nervous that you don't know, like, if you're going to get the part or not, because the judges / directors are making, or like, and then the audience might be laughing at you. You never know. And also, don't eat a heavy meal before. When you audition, you already get butterflies just because you want the part so much usually. And when you get like butterflies and you get really nervous, usually like your like stomach starts to like hurt and stuff, and you're like, ugh, you know. So that plus the heavy meal that you ate before, that would not clash good. And the last tip of the day is make sure you are completely showered and that you brush your teeth. Little things like that will land you the role, especially if you sing good. Because if, for example, what if you go to the audition and you're wearing something that someone would wear to like bed, you know? So like pajamas. And what if like you don't brush your hair? What if your teeth stink? Stuff like that. Like, judges will see that little stuff, and then they'll think that you're probably lazy. They'll be like, this kid didn't do da-da-da-da-da today, so why would he or she ever do it? And then they'll also think that you're so lazy that they won't cast you as the part, because they'll be like, well, who knows, maybe this person won't be as creative with the character as they would hope to be. And that was today's Theater Kid Friday. I hope you had a fantastic Theater Kid Friday. Bye!